Hi everyone, it's Diane from Tattered Edges Design. I'm doing a little Christmas crafting today, and this is tags, as you can see, but actual tags to put on packages, not the ornate, elaborate tags people make, and myself included, for decoration or to put in a journal or whatever. These are going on packages. And I do this every year, and every year I make more than I need, and I've got like a box about this big stuffed with tags I've made and tags that, just bought at, Target or whatever. But I like to make them, and I've got the supplies. So here she goes again. So these bases, with the exception of these two, are all just, it's a lot of file folder, and I don't know what this was. I think it was like a piece of packaging or something that I saved. I don't know what it is, but it's like a cardstock weight. And these, were freebies I was given in a scrapbook paper order once upon a time, and they're just not something I'm ever going to use. So I thought I could cover the whole thing. They're kind of lightweight, but and actually the backs look a little Christmassy if you stretch your imagination there. But I thought I'll just cover them with scrapbook paper, and that'll make them more durable. So that's that. And when I make these, which yeah, some of the corners I just rounded. I like that look. And then some are cut, like a tag. I don't make them overly elaborate. One, because I don't know that they're not going to wind up in the garbage. I admit it. I'm realistic. I know people don't save tags the way I do. But so I don't make them overly elaborate. Some designs like this, I personally kind of like them more simple. Like for that, I probably, let me get my hole punch. I might just put ribbon. Here's my small one. Where's my big one? I think on the smaller tags, I'm going to use the smaller punch. Just even put like a strip of ribbon on it and call that done. And if that's all I'm doing, you might be saying, well, hoop-de-doo, why am I watching this video? Just because that's what I'm doing today. And let me get my tray. And, if you are a journal type, person that makes the tags, that maybe that you never thought of this, to just make, yeah, I should just make tags for packages. And I've got this big long thing of lace. It's all over the place. No, I don't like that with that. What else was I saying? I don't know. Oh, I've got some variegated yarn. That would look good in the haul. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that now, but as long as I found it, I might as well. Yeah, this was yarn I had, and I think this was what was left, off the skein, so I just put it on a packaging piece of cardboard there. And let's see if this goes through this little hole now that I made. Come on, get in. Yeah. And the images I have, it's a lot of scrapbook, which is another reason I think I mentioned, I have the supplies. Yeah, I like cute little images from scrapbook paper. You gotta do something with that. Well, what do we want on the bottom of that? There's kind of a dark green there. I could do a paper border too. It doesn't have to be ribbon. Fabric crossed my mind, and I could go get that yet. But I don't know. I kind of thought, usually like you tear, and that kind of thing with their. I don't know if I wanted that kind of a look. What about this stuff? I could cut out. Well, they're running the wrong way. Those are actually hearts on there. Match is nice. Well, what if we run it vertically? That wasn't my thought, but. And I think I'll probably do what I've been doing lately. Oh, that's going to stick. Maybe I don't need a pin. Yeah, I'll put a pin up. you know, maybe doing what I do and gluing, you know, getting everything set and then glue off camera. I don't know. I still don't know about that. You know, gluing on camera, how exciting, but I don't know. Anyway, I just thought I could do this and keep each other company while we do crafts, right? Oh, that's kind of cute. You know, just to make your own package tags and stuff. I mean, obviously, do whatever you want, but even something like that, and then you could write on the side. But I think that's good. Could draw a line around or something, maybe. All right, that's getting put aside. All right, now I've got 2 of these just because I thought they were awfully cute. I decided to go ahead and make 2 with Santa on a bike. That's a new scrapbook paper, I think. I think it's new this year. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. And I may get more elaborate with some of these and put, you know, actually pattern paper or something over them. But these, I think, look nice, you know, just on white. So I'm not going to bother with that. Actually, I guess I'll put this on there. It looked pretty good. They were off the same sheet as this one that we just did. All right, but what are we going to do with the bike? Oh, I've got my other stash of stuff like, you know, sequins or snowflake punch. I don't know. We'll see as we go, I guess. And yeah, by the time this airs, 'cause I shoot videos and then I've mentioned before, my husband edits them for me, and it, you know, he has more things to do than just edit videos all day. So sometimes they, you know, they don't go up for a week or even more. It could actually be December by the time this is up. It's kind of a scary thought because I'm not done Christmas shopping yet. And not only we're not done, there's a couple people, I don't even know what I'm going to get them. All right. Well, I don't know. That could use something like, maybe like I think some red in some form. That's good. I like that. Is that all it needs, though? Now this one's a little larger than this one. Yeah, the tag sizes, I didn't really measure. I was using kind of scrap stuff. So I just cut them to kind of what I thought looked like good tag sizes. I don't know. These are kind of small. This one's 1.5 by about 3 1/4. There's some bigger ones back in there too. Yeah, that needs, what though? You know, something behind it, kind of, sort of, maybe. I don't know. I've got my papers here. There's some kind of little something I'm not going to find. Sheet music. That's a thought. What about just like a little designy thing? Well, oh, there's this paper. And what about a mod designy thing? Well, this is a thought, because it looks sort of, you know, to me anyway, it looks kind of retro. Let's just take a couple and see what we think. And talking about Christmas and December and all, we have our first threat of real snow tonight. I hope they're wrong because I'm not prepared for that. I don't have my boots out yet and stuff. Oops, get the garbage there. Well, you know, it's kind of neat, but I think to the average recipient, they might be going, what is it? What is this square thing? What do you think? Okay, if I gave you this package with this thing on it, would it even cross your mind? You know, what is it? Or just be so interested in the gift, you wouldn't pay any attention to the tag, right? I don't want to focus today. Can't say what I'm doing. I put glasses on. All right. Yeah, I mean, something back there is good, but I don't think that's the something we need. What about one of these again? It's okay. What about this red swirly pepperminty looking thing? It's probably going to be the same thing, right? What is it? And if I got really ambitious, I could always paint on these or something too. Oh, well, no, that's kind of neat. I like that a lot better. This one's a little short. What about the snowflake? It should go in my box. I've got a box of smaller, scrappy things that should go in there. That's okay. You know, a little mod, a little, but I like it. All right, get in the to glue pile. All right, this some people might recognize. It's an old memory game card. I peeled it off the cardboard. Yeah, that one was kind of odd. It had a which I don't know if I like that off-white. We need paper on it. It was offset, off-center. The way it was printed on the card. It was really kind of, you know, like it shouldn't have passed quality control there. I don't know how that got by. Can you see what I'm doing? No. Black. Probably not. No. Probably more just like a color kind of thing. That's not too bad. Let's see what we think of that. Yeah, I need more room. I think for Christmas I'll ask for more room. That's okay. It says Merry Christmas on it. I don't know if you can tell that. See. And yeah, can you tell it's evening? I've got my harsh shadows. I put an extra light on behind me, but it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. So. Do it from the front so I can see that it's cut straight, right? The words. Okay, is that wide enough for the bottom? Oh, good. All right. Well, you know what? That just needs a star or sequin or something on top, right? Let's see. What's in the box with the sequin stuff. All right. Well, Diane and her lack of technology knowledge strikes again. My camera shut off because the storage was full. I'm sorry. I gotta be more aware of that and check on that. But anyway, So it cut off quite a bit of this one because I didn't know it had shut off. So I did get a star. It's kind of dimensional, and then I have a little bit of like blingy trim there I'm going to put on the bottom. Alright, so this one I had moved over, and I started with these, and that's when, you know, the lights went out, or I noticed the lights had gone out. They're out of a philatelic catalog, they're not real postage stamps. But I had tried a couple trims, and I pulled out this wide one, and I was just saying the colors look pretty good. So let's see, but it's awfully wide. Well, I don't think I like it as much on that one. See, that one is more purple. This one has more blue in it. That's kind of interesting. Why not? Is this wired? Yeah, this is wired. I'm sure most everybody knows, but in case you don't know, you can pull those wires out. And I'm going to do that for this. If I can see them. Is it not in focus today? 1, 2. Okay. Well, I don't know. That's, you know, that for just, like I said, a tag that I'm going to put on a package and give away, or that's fine. But I don't know. Actually, what about the silver on this one? That's kind of pretty. Put that on there. Find it out. This may be overkill. Let's see. I've got sequin snowflakes. The only problem is, I think, yeah, it is going to be a problem. They're about the same size. If they were smaller. I mean, it's kind of, yeah. Yeah, I think the size just is not going to cut it there. What about some of these blingy things I never used? This was the, you didn't see that, it got cut off, where I got the dimensional star from. Like I had mentioned, I didn't even know where these, I don't know where this pack came from. I really don't. I could put a couple of those on there. I never use them. I'm not a big fan of bling. And I don't have a real answer for why. Okay, that one I think that's fine. I'll do that. I guess I like kind of mod funky stuff, and I like vintagey stuff. But beyond that, I'm not into the blingy stuff that falls all over your counter. Oh, nuts. I'll pick these up later. I can't even pick them up. Maybe that's why. They're too fussy for me. I don't know. Alright, that one is okay. This one needs something. Definitely needs something. Actually, I think that's kind of better, but it's obviously not straight. Buy bigger scissors here. Fuzzy thing there. Maybe like ribbons going, well, not the ribbon box thing, going over the ends. It's okay. I don't know if it is a little much on the sparkle factor there. And of course, I don't have my regular ribbon box up here. How about this? Alright, you guys tell me how you're supposed to use this. It's a sequin, rope thing. You just glue it to, glue it and glue it and glue it till it doesn't want to come off anymore. That's kind of fun. Alright. Now, if I cut this and they all fall off, I'm going to be ticked. Yeah, there goes one of them. I guess I'll just have to put them in my sequin baggie, right? Alright, what about that there? And then, like white on the top, which I don't have. Will I remember that if I put it, or I'll put it aside, but not in the glue pile. And then maybe that'll tell me something. Alright, here's two more that are out of a catalog, not real stamps. Yeah, I don't like the background color with that. So, what are you going to do about that? I don't know. I don't think I want white. That'll stand out too much, I believe. Let's just see for a sec. Something white. And yeah, I mean, it would be okay, but not... I'm not overly thrilled. Well, we can just go to a cardstock. What would that look like? Because the the gingerbreadness. Oh, that's kind of cute. Alright, I like that. It's actually patterned. Scrapbook paper, technically. Alright, well, it needs white, right? There's not much white in here. It's big. Yeah. I don't know. You think that's a little wide? Yeah, I think that's a little wide. She's rummaging. Well, I wouldn't call this white. No. Needs white. Also needs something else. Yeah, it crossed my mind too. I could certainly, write Merry Christmas or stamp or something too. Or, I kind of intend these to be written on the backs. But I could, on this one, maybe write to from. I could practically just go around with a gel pen and stamp to from. Alright, you know what? We'll put that in the glue pile, but they're not done yet. Okay. This is, I bought a baggie full of Christmas tags. I think it was last year at my local thrift. And there were several, they were different designs, but there were several of those in there. I don't know, they're just paper. I don't know where someone would have got them originally. I could use red. Let's get red. Maybe they were even freebies once upon a time, I don't know. Yeah, that's nice. And yeah, I'm gonna have to stop pretty soon for DINNER. Now that definitely could use some gold. Gold, yeah. Where is it, Diane? Yeah, here. It's just like, a Christmas card envelope last year, and I saved the lining. I could punch some gold stars. That's an idea. Alright, could you find the punch? Oh, no, I don't believe it. I've just got these a few of these dumped in a drawer there. It was like right there on top. I don't believe that at all. And it's not going to work. That's why I found it right away. Okay. That's kind of pretty. I can't pick this up either there. I could use a trim of some sort. Well, here's gold and red. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. I think though, are you with me? It could use a mat, if you will, under it. Although we're starting to get into the little bit of don't be over elaborate, Diane, because this might wind up in the garbage. All right, we'll say it's done for now, but we'll think about that one. Okay. And this is a little bird and holly off a Christmas card envelope I got, I think, just last year. Actually, that's a little big. Actually, is this one wider? We'll switch it. Oh, we lost a star already. Doing real good. Is that wider? No. Alright, fine. Don't be wider. Actually, this color matches really well, but then you almost don't see the birds so much. Yeah. What does he need? He needs a wider tag is what he needs. A wider one. Yeah, I started with kind of, I guess I don't, fairly big ones here. And then as I was cutting, I thought, well, Diane, now let's make them a little crooked. You know, these are mainly package tags. They don't need to be so huge. So I started making them smaller. No. Now that one looks very more country and simple, doesn't it? No. Well, you know, I don't mind him on this file folder color, but kind of boring. It's kind of cute. We just took Noel. Yeah, I've got that burlap paper. Would that do anything? Although this is awfully wide, we don't need anything. So by the time you have a hole up there, okay, he can go in the almost done pile. All right, this is a copy of old Christmas sticker, you know, like the seal you licked on the back things from, you know, many years ago. I bought on Etsy a couple years ago. It's kind of cute. All right. I was going to say, it doesn't stand out super great with this paper behind it, but I don't know, it's kind of cute. But anyway, these seals, there were a lot of different designs on there. There's some more coming up here. And I mean, they were under like $2. I mean, for under $2, I got all these designs. Where'd my scissors go? That, here. So, you know, you can print it out whenever you want. Alright, that was nice and easy. Alright, this is another one of those. Well, should we join the repetitive department? It's fine. I don't like it as much as the candy canes, but it's okay. It's okay. I should probably be Christmas shopping instead of making tags, because you need, gifts to put tags onto, right, Diane? I almost need something at the top, a sequin at the top of this, I mean. Alright, where's my sequins? Here's the normal size sequins. Here's some. It's the red one. I'll put the silver one away. Did I get one? No. Alright, how do you guys store sequins and stuff? Yeah, okay. Okay. Next, this is another one of those, which is a little short to it. That's okay. Oh gosh, I don't know what he needs. What does he need? So active there. I don't know. Something, this is probably too bright. I say something bright and actiony. Well, that's not ridiculous. I don't like it, but it's not. I don't like it, but it's okay. I also think maybe he needs white, not off-white cardstock. Well, what if we put a little snip of this on the bottom? Is that wide enough? Yeah. Whoops. I flipped them completely over. And I couldn't do that if I was on Beat the Clock, could I? Okay. But I think he needs white. And I had thought about, I think I mentioned just painting if I wanted white, but I don't know if I want to go that much trouble. I think we're just going to put paper on. It's my paint, then I have to let it dry and all that business. Alright, get on there. Need something that'll cross there. That's not the ribbon box. Yeah, this is the ribbon box. This is the Christmas accessories box. Do they look anything alike? No. Do I keep mixing them up? Yes. That's something kind of fun, and that's okay. I can live with that. Alright, maybe we'll just leave the top plain on this one. We'll see. Like, yeah, this is not, written in stone. I'm allowed to add stuff later if I want. That's just a scrapbook paper image. Now, actually, it's off this pad. Oh, that's not dumb. If it was like that and not going all the way to the edge, and we put ribbon that is out, that's why I couldn't find it. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I think that's sold. Alright, now here's a whiter one. Now he looks like he's looking at something, doesn't he? Or she? Well, it must be a he, it's red. Well, a star. Use one of these, or I could punch a silver one. I can't use one of these because I can't pick it up. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. Is it too small? And do we want silver? In which case, I gotta pause because I'm just thinking tinfoil. I don't have any right here. Well, alright, let's put this one aside. This is an ornament. Could, draw a hook on it. It's not cut very straight. Yeah, I think it was printed intentionally a little wonky, you know what I mean? And when you don't leave any border, you can't tell it was printed that way. And it just looks like you cut it out not too well. And it still looks like that. And it still looks like that. Come on. And yeah, I don't know that I like the background color on this. Maybe it's red. Where'd my red go? Oh, that's kind of exciting. Alright, what if we just cover the whole thing in red? With the paper scissors, preferably. And then what? No. Stop spinning around. That could be kind of cool. And actually, you could white gel pen. Okay, that can get glued, and then I think we'll white gel pen something. Okay, that's that. Now here are the ones that I was going to completely cover. This was part of an old Christmas card. It's actually kind of embossed. Well, it is embossed a little bit. It's pretty. Well, we're back to a star, right? Oh man, these things are ridiculous. There's no. And I've got nails. I haven't caught them lately. Well, it's kind of cute. Actually, I kind of like that. Just really simple like that. What do you think? You know what it needs? Just a strip of like green ribbon, which I don't have any green up here. Do a yarn. I think I want it all green, and there's not enough of that. Alright, that can go in the almost done pile. I need green ribbon. Okay, you're in the almost done pile. And then here's the other one. I was gonna piece it just because I didn't, that's too short. And I thought it might look more interesting pieced anyway. And this is scrap of paper. It's just kind of pretty. That needs lace or something, doesn't it? Well, is that really wide lace just too ridiculous? Yeah. Even for Christmas, it's too ridiculous. I've mentioned this more than once. I don't have a lot of lace, period. Well, that's okay. I don't know if is it too red. I need narrow white lace. Well, what about if I put this down but then ran a line of white above it? Yeah, okay. Alright, okay. Alright, gang, I gotta go start dinner. I'll glue down what needs to be glued down. You know, get the ribbons and whatnot that I didn't have. Maybe come back today, maybe come back tomorrow, I don't know. If I'm gonna have time after dinner or not. But anyway, I will be back at some point. Yes, I'm back, and not that you can tell by the lighting, it's the next day in the morning, and it's really dreary, and yes, we got snow. And at about 6:30 this morning, it was pretty. It was nice. It looked like a pretty Christmas card. And now it's raining. So no, it doesn't look pretty. So anyway, here we are. Okay, the gluing is done. It took a lot longer than I thought it would. I didn't even finish last night. So there are some that I think need more attention, like this one. Okay, that. These two have a story in the Don't Work When You're Tired department. If you recall, I was putting craft paper under, but it was actually scrapbook paper and it had a pattern on the other side. Yes, I glued the wrong side to the tags, forgetting that. So I grabbed just a grocery bag to cover it then. And I just, went to a bag and cut out a square and then I come here and go, oh, it's too short. So in lieu of going and getting more big, I just thought, well, I'll leave part of the pattern showing. So that's those. And no, they're not done yet either. I think they need gel pen or white paint. Okay, there's that. This guy needs something. I don't know what. I think this can be done. And boy, was this was the stinker of the group. I don't know if you remember, and actually you can still even see it a little bit. The upper corner here, it had a, had been just folded on the spool card. And I thought, big deal, I'm gluing it. No, it was a big deal. It would not lay. I held it and held it and held it. I set something on it. It didn't want to lay. It was really a pain in the brain. But I think that's done. This one, I think for what I'm making, it's fine. If I was really making this more for in a journal or something like that, I would add to it. But I think for what I'm doing, it's fine. So that's done. Same with like these. If they were in a journal or something, I definitely would sequin them up or something. But for package tags, they're fine. And that one. This one too, I think is fine. Actually, I think it's kind of cute. This one, I think needs something. Ribbon, something. So that's not done yet. This one is kind of the same thing. I would definitely add to it for journaling or something like that. But it's a little plain, maybe a red ribbon under the green. A white border. So that this one is iffy. I think this is done. That's cute. Yeah, these, I guess they stop working when you're tired. I don't know if you can tell. This square is a little crooked. And I try to get it up, after I glued, not hours, but I literally put it down. And then I'm going, oh, that's crooked. It would not come up. So I'm thinking a couple sequins or something to kind of camouflage that. So I'm not sure about those. This, very plain, but it's got the blingies on it. I think I'm just going to leave it, at least for now. I think this is done. I added a bow on top of the white ribbon there. And really, the same thing. If I was really dialing it up more for a journal or something, I might edge it in white. I think that would be pretty. Yeah, I could do that if I get the paint out. And then this one definitely needs, I did draw a hook, but definitely needs something. But yeah, I had said take a gel pen and do swirlies or something to kind of emulate that. So that's not done either. Alright, so, well, where's the gel pen? Hello. Here. Let's just start in. And yeah, these are kind of taking longer than you would think for little package tags that no one's going to save. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I want, if I just go around, because technically it's off center, which I did on purpose so the hole, wouldn't be in the way. So if I just make a border around, that's going to be exaggerated. What if we just kind of extend this line? And if you're a recipient of tags like this, and you never thought about it, that, they're not masterpieces or anything, but somebody made them, and you don't know, like, well, what am I supposed to do with it now? It's kind of cute. Maybe some snowflakes. You can, hang them on your tree or wherever as a decoration. You can, if you get enough of them or acquire them over time, like string them on a garland. That's kind of cute, especially if different people make them. It's kind of interesting to see the different styles in that. That's kind of fun. If you're a journal type person, you could put them in your journal or scrapbook or smashbook or journal, junk journal, as just decoration, or you could note, who made it, and that's kind of cute too. So there, if you hadn't thought of that. And if you hate saving stuff like this and you check it, that's your business too. Which, if you're like that, I doubt you're watching this video, so. And, to change the subject, when I made this one, where is it? This one, and the first thing I laid down was this trim here. Like, that looks really nice. I think I'm going to do another segment. I'll probably film it. And I'm going to put some dots around. Of just using strictly textiles, if you will, like strips of fabric, wider ribbons and trims, and just leave it at that. I think that's going to turn out kind of cute. We'll see. You never know, the best laid plans, right? And two, on it, if you're making something like this and think, well, it needs something, you know, you can write to from or Merry Christmas or something. It doesn't have to just be more decor. All right, I think that's done. It's kind of cute. All right, put that aside so it can dry. And these, yeah, what would you do? I mean, technically, you probably could leave it. I don't know. The average person ripping open a package and looking at the back is going to notice that, but I noticed it. And I wanted red. That's that purpley color that comes in sequence. Now this one doesn't matter so much where I put them. That one came out straight. Yeah. Yeah, that's my that's my conclusion. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry about the shadows. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, I still didn't look it up. I guess I have to get a light more behind me or something. I don't know. But I don't have... There's absolutely nowhere I could put a light behind me. There's just negative space behind me and a stool with stuff on it. I don't know. Okay, it adds too. So that's okay. Now you dry and don't fall off. And yeah, I know this video is getting a little lengthy. I noticed that last night. Well, I'm making quite a lot of tags. In my defense. Okay. Alright, you try too. Alright, this one. Yeah, I think a strip of ribbon, maybe. Wrong box again, Diane. I could take a big marker and write ribbon on it or something I'm trying to say about lace. Well, that's pretty. I may do that, but I don't know that it goes with the style. You know, it's kind of simple. Get off there. What about this? No, that's too blingy. Alright. Well, what about a wider red? That's okay. But that's so narrow work on there. I don't know if that doesn't kind of match. Alright, what about narrow? No. Any other choices I should consider here? Well, I kind of doubt this, but let's try it quick. No. Yeah, it's too simple. It's just, no. I meant to cut it. I didn't mean to use it that wide. Alright, I think we're just going to go with this. And then I'm not sure if we're done with this one. And yeah, I've got about 12 minutes or so before I have to, you know, shut down and go do other things. So we'll have to pick this up again. All right. Well, you know, that's nice and simple. Ideally, it should probably be a little narrower. That would probably do it. What about a snowflake? I'm not sure. No, I don't like that. I think it's too white. It's too similar in size to the star. It takes away from those. We're going to think about this one. All right, this I think just needs a little ribbon. Yeah, I think that's good. I don't know about this bird coming up. I don't know what he wants. Maybe just dots of snow behind him. That's an idea. Alright, I don't know what is with this glue. It's the Aleene's Tacky. And it is getting towards the end, but it seems thinner than it's supposed to be. And I've never had that happen before. Am I imagining this? Or no? I don't know. Alright, you dry. No, I did punch all the holes, by the way. I spared you that. And yeah, I still have to add, it's kind of pretty, ties. And I am going to make them tieable, not just foofy, you know, sari silk or something. As pretty as that is, but these have to be able to be tied to a present that I haven't bought yet. Alright, do tell. Are you done with your Christmas shopping? I think this year could be a little challenging. Actually, if I had my way, I think I'd rather just focus on being together and lay off the gift business, but I know certain age groups would not take too kindly to that. What about a bow? Yeah, in some manner there. Oh, my time is up. Alright, I will finish fussing around and then come back later. Okay, I'm back, like, I don't know, many hours later. And I kind of forgot what I left you guys with, but they're all pretty much done, I think. I trimmed the ends there. These, I did go around with a white gel pen and I just glued on these red bows. I think those are done. But I thought I'd go through them real quick. Did I show this one? I don't even remember. I don't know. But this one's kind of plain. Let's think about that for a minute. But anyway, all I have to do then is put string in them, yarn, whatever, so they can be tied. These are all done, right? Okay. I don't know. This one could use a edging. I don't know. Can you go around corners with a gel pen and a ruler? Does that work? If it doesn't, I'm going to be a little upset. Yeah, it's the bow is hitting. Yeah. Does it show up? Not really. Yeah, if anybody knows, tell me. Are there, I imagine there are better or worse brands of gel. What is this? This is a jelly roll. Are some thicker, brighter? Anything? I don't know. This is like the only one I own. I don't have sets of jelly pens. All right. Yeah, actually, that's better. Okay, that's fine. But what about this cardinal? I mean, like I said, for what I'm doing, I think it's fine, but it's kind of plain. I could just write Merry Christmas. Should we do that? I mean, they're handmade. They're Merry Xmas. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I popped on for 2 minutes, and I'm gonna pop off and get twine yarn, whatever, for ties, and then I think I'm about done. And I gotta clean up this mess. You guys should see. Yeah, I don't want to make anyone dizzy and take the phone off, but I got junk all over the place. I got 4 boxes here of stuff just to make little dumb Christmas tags. Okay, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, I got a bunch of crochet cottons here. And then I've got some baker's twine and yarn and... No, I don't think I want rickrack, but that kind of stuff to my left. So I just thought I'd pick some out. It's like a silvery. And then pop off again to put them all in. And then wrap up. That should look good. Alright, this... Oh, just red. Yeah, this is kind of a heavy. I don't know if you can really tell that on camera. This is a heavy. Yeah, what would you do with that? You crocheter people? Use it for tag ties. Alright. No, more red, I guess. You ever do something like this and you get all these, you get all this stuff and colors over, and it's like every time you turn around you're using the same one. Like, oh, red, 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 red. I should have just got the red. Okay. Now that could be too much red. Of course, I didn't bring up white. All right, that can get white. Oh, Janet, what should we put in this one? Yeah, Diane's still tired. Red, I guess. Yeah. And now, as you can see, I'm not measuring these or anything like that. I think white for this, or an off-white. No, I didn't think to bring this up. Gold. I will say, for as much as I lament that I don't have a lot of lace, I do have a lot of crochet cotton. I almost every color but brown. I don't have a good brown. I think silver here. Done. My Well, it's definitely silver again. Red. I guess I'd say red. Red, red, red. Alright, red, red, red. I gotta go get white. Off-white. Okay, and I'll be back one more time. Okay, we're done. That was exhausting. Alright, this is this little one. I did put off-white in that one. These two with the red and the patterned cardstock that we didn't intend. This Santa, it's kind of fun. And then these three are a little similar, but different. You know, actually that kind of gives you an idea too, like, you know, these two are the exact same Santa, but they're on different size cards and whatnot. Angel here. That's pretty. I like that one. The two snowflakes that are, you know, pretty plain. These are not my favorite in the group, but they'll do. This one's kind of fun. The car. And then these two were similar. And I did go get white for this one. And our cardinal. And then the two that were the, you know, tags I would never use. Now I used them. Alright, so there's the nice, not overly thrilling, because we don't know what people are going to do with these tags. Now I have to go Christmas shopping, so I have something to put them on, right? And I do think, because, you know, I don't have enough here, that I will make another set of tags with trims and fabrics. I want to try that. So do join me. We'll see what they look like together. Alright guys, thanks for hanging in there with these, and have a nice day out there.